FlossTube.
Hi, FlossTube.
I'm Leanne.
And I'm Barb.
And we're lost in Floss. Okay. Well, we told you we'd do another one, and we did. And you might be wondering why I'm wearing my crown. I had a birthday at the end of August, and I'm going to take my crown off. I've been wearing it since then, by the way. And I'm going to hand it to Barb because this month it's her birthday. So... And just please note at the number.
Oh. Thanks, Leanne.
Well, we're there.
Wait, do I have to practice my queen wave?
Absolutely.
Pivot at the wrist.
You know, it's okay wearing it, but trying to wash your hair with it on, it's a little difficult. So, but it can be mastered.
Oh, jeez.
So, okay, well, we'd like to start out today with thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We're blown away.
Oh, yeah.
By all the comments, subscribers, watches. I'm just amazed.
My husband just laughs. He's like, you have that many people watch your video? And I'm like, sorry, they're not interested in your wood cutting machine video that you made. But FlossTubers are a different lot.
They are. And my son had his fantasy football team people here, and they were picking their teams, and we had 10 college students here, and they were amazed. They were like, you're on FlossTube, you're on FlossTube. And I have to say thank you guys for subscribing.
It's great. It's great. Yeah.
So, but thank you for taking the time to make comments. They were all positive. Mm-hmm. It just made me feel good that so many people took the time out in their day to actually comment on ours.
Right.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
And subscribers, man, we're 650, I think. So we hit 1,000. We're gonna do that giveaway. We'll think of something good. So.
Uh-oh. Yeah. No. That'll be the least of our worries.
Yeah. So, and yeah, thank you. Then we have some special thanks to some FlossTubers that mentioned us. Cheryl of Tranquil Stitches mentioned us, and we thank you. Jackie of Cross My Stitches. And Kathy of To Die House also mentioned us, and we'd like to thank you for that. Also, Diane of Hot Mess Princess. Now, she's got 2 videos out. She's funny. I mean, you gotta love the name alone, So, and then also, again, thank you, Pam and Steph, for being such good sports about what we did, and yeah, we wouldn't have done it if we didn't like you.
Right.
So,
well, and we also have to thank Steph. She gave Leanne a nice little surprise happy birthday wish.
Happy birthday wish. I couldn't figure out how she knew it was my birthday. I mean, I'm so like technology inept. And I couldn't believe how she knew it was my birthday. Well, Barb went and messaged her and asked her if she would do it, and she was really kind to do it, and it was fun. We really got a big kick out of that one. So
yeah,
thank you, Steph, and thank you, Barb, for thinking about that.
Welcome.
So then next on our list, I got a list. We're going to do haul. So, Barb, do you want to start out with that?
It seems like we've made up for lost time because we have quite a bit.
Well, and the Monday after we taped our video, we went shopping.
We were so excited by the response that I'm like, oh, I couldn't fall asleep that night. So I'm like, oh, I think I have to take a day off, vacation day. So we did a little road trip.
Yeah, we went to Madison. What was the name?
Lynn's.
Yeah. Okay. And we
did some damage.
We did some shopping, except like a lot of my stuff is not still together. I know the rule of FlossTube is you can't use it until you show it on a video, but I blew that out of the water.
What do you mean you can't use it?
You shouldn't use it until you show it, is what they say.
You mean like start something?
Like when you buy a pattern and start it, you shouldn't do that until you show it. Or something like that. I don't know.
Well, I'm sorry, but...
Well, I did the same thing. I started. So, okay, we'll let you go first, Barb.
All right. So I got this. I can't remember where I got this.
That's at Lynn's.
Was it at Lynn's?
Yeah.
Okay. At Lynn's, this really cute pattern, but I didn't read what it needed, and I think has some beading and silk floss, so we probably won't be doing that necessarily, but I love the pattern itself, so might just be in DMC. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Well,
and then this Perry Schooler one.
that's cute.
I've seen this stitched up a couple times, and I just love this one. Should I wait to show this one?
You can...
I'll wait.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and then a lot of people have been stitching this one, and I can't wait to start on this. The Little House Needleworks Fall ABCs.
I love that one. I gotta get that one.
Well, you have to yell.
I'd stitch that.
Okay, and then this one too. I've been following a lot of people. The Cinnamon Stars.
Oh, I love that one.
And I messaged someone I really, really liked to see what color she stitched on, because it was just like my dream combination. So I can't wait to start on that.
I'd stitch that one too.
Why don't you do your other ones? Because you have this one too, right?
Yeah, and maybe we should do that as a stitch along. That would be kind of fun.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, first I got this hands-on design, Time Together little pillow. I'm into smalls, so that's a cute one. And then I bought Rodney, Rebecca's boyfriend. They were out of Rebecca, so I still have to get Rebecca. I just love the polka dots on these. Oh, and that's by Kathy Barrick. I love the polka dots on that. Then I got Prairie Schooler Winter. I think you can see that pretty good. And then I got, I told you I won Donna Ray's giveaway for her 2,500 subscribers. So I got this Plum Street sampler, Friends of the Heart, which Donna Ray is doing it also. And I just saw what she did, and I just fell in love with it. That deer just is beautiful. So with my gift card, I got the pattern, fabric, and the flosses. And I added to the gift card, but
oh, that's really nice. What fabric is that?
This is, of course you're going to ask me that.
Sorry.
And I've been really good about keeping tags on.
Yeah.
32 count French vanilla, but I can't see.
That's okay.
I don't know, my
That's
glasses
all right.
are around
That's
here
all right.
somewhere. So yeah, I got all that. And then Barb and I got this together. Oh, there's my glasses. These 3 patterns. This little guy. This is All Through the Night by Bonnie Sullivan. This one. And this one.
Just love these guys.
Yeah, you know, why don't you comment? Maybe we can do this starting in middle October as a stitch along. That would be kind of fun.
If anybody else wants to do that.
Yeah.
These are all 3 of them. I keep debating whether I want to do them together or separately.
Yeah, and I got the fabric for this and all the flosses, so I'm ready to go. And this is Tin Roof.
Oh, that's right.
It's on 30 count, so it's not.
I think I got
not too bad.
32, just because that's what I've been doing.
Oh, yeah, this is 30 count. So Barb's got that, and then, do you want me?
Oh yeah, or yeah.
Should I?
We'll wait. I'll just wait.
Well, we're into whips.
Yeah.
So go ahead. You can whip it up.
Okay, let's do our shared whip. Oh, so on one of my whips, I was out of sarsaparilla, which I was calling sassafras. But this is Leanne's handy organizing system, and she's borrowing it to me, and I will give her.
Well, you don't have to give me the floss back.
Well, I will.
Not the stuff that you use.
No,
you don't have to rip it out and give it.
I'll give you a fresh one. Yeah. when next time I order from somewhere. So much more organized than I am. All right, should we do our shared one?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. So
I'll show you. We're both working on Little House Needleworks pumpkins for sale. It's so cute. And go ahead, show your progress.
All right, so I'm just telling you right now, Leanne pressed all her whips as she would, but mine are just like they are. So this is where we're at with this one. So
and
we're pretty close.
Barb's a little further than I am. We did change the color of the flowers.
Oh yeah.
And that we can share when we're done. What we did, we kind of followed what Priscilla did.
So we really liked hers.
Except changed the colors a little bit more.
Yeah, maybe just a little bit.
And I think some greens we changed. But with this Pumpkins for Sale, I know tons of you have done this. But if you want to go on our Instagram, Lost and Floss 2, and put down a picture or a hashtag that you've done it, or if you're stitching it now too, just hashtag LIF pumpkins for sale.
Yeah.
And then we can see, and if you finished it, show us your finishes so we can get some ideas on
how we want to
finish it. So
it's always great inspiration.
It really is.
Okay.
Okay, so
should I do the oldest whip in the world? It's back!
Whip it up, Barb!
So I've spent quite a bit of time, oh my god, like just hours on this back stitching. I have to say it's mindless because you don't have to follow a pattern, so that part of it I like. But I'm leaning more and more and more towards ripping out that cat. Leanne offered to take them out for me.
I'll take them out for her. I don't mind.
No, I can do that.
You know, get the Clover seam ripper. It's a white one. It's pretty fine tipped. It's excellent and it's sharp.
And where did you buy that online?
I think I got it at Joann's, maybe. But it's the white. It's a white one.
I have a white one, so maybe that's what I have.
And it's nice. It's because it's flatter, so it doesn't roll off your table like all the other ones.
So who else's patterns look like this?
I don't think it's that bad.
Well, it's ripped.
Well, the dog ate it.
No.
I mean, if you had a whip since the 80s.
Maybe it was early 90s.
Okay, early 90s. It might show a few signs of wear.
Yeah, I was just proud I still had everything all together. So I made some progress on Betty Broomstick. Oh, wait. I thought I had her picture here. So she has her hat. I'm working on her face because I thought if I put her face in, maybe I'd feel happier about it. Like, because she could smile at me.
That, yeah.
But it's kind of weird that green, there's spots where it's really, really light, and that kind of bugs me in those two places. So when I'm all done, I might rip it out. Or maybe by then I won't really care.
Where are the light spots?
There and there.
Oh, that doesn't bother me. Once you get it all together.
Maybe once I get it done. But I love this little...
Or just take a little green magic marker and dab on it.
Right.
So it's not so white.
Yeah. And then this is the thing that I needed the sarsaparilla for. This is Indian Summer Sampler, the fall one. So
I love that.
I've gotten quite a bit done on it.
And
I'm kind of going like... I don't know. Blue Ribbon Designs. I'm kind of like going all over the place. At first I was thinking I was going to do the whole grid. And then I'm like, oh, that would kill me.
That's boring.
And so, like, I just keep looking at something that's fun to stitch, and then
Well, that's
if
a
I
good
had
idea.
that color on. So really, I'm going all over the place. But now that I
Hey,
have
you
the,
do you. You got to figure out how you're gonna finish it.
yes. So, anyways, that's that one. Made a little. Oh, here it
There
is.
you go.
This one is Chelsea and Me Wisconsin River Sampler. This has those. What are those stitches with S? Something. It's like a 5-letter word, where it's like almost a double cross stitch. Like you make the X and then you go this way and that way.
Oh, like
So
a little
that's
star.
that's
kind
what
of
the
thing?
roof is.
Oh my gosh.
So, and this is like really fine. Oh, this is the
show
picture.
the picture. Yeah.
So you know what I'm talking about. So I made some progress. I worked on it for quite a while, but it's slow going.
That's really cute. You know that I like that they put that quilt in, like a checkerboard quilt around that, and that in the middle would be really kind of cute.
Yep. And then this is my favorite thing I think I'm working on right now. It's the Prairie Schooler Autumn Leaves. Someone did it with one of these, I think with the pumpkin in the center box, and I think I might do that. Because I really liked how that looked.
What's in the center box?
So this is as far as I've gotten. This is some more of my old and crusty fabric that I got a little carried away on, but I think once the colors are in, it'll be fine.
You know, that would be really cute with that pumpkin in the middle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Show that again.
Yeah, show the pumpkin.
See the pumpkin and put that in the middle because you have a house on the bottom anyway.
Right. Well, that's why I thought that would be kind of cute.
Yeah. I
So,
think that would be
anyways,
cute.
that might be what we'll do. Okay, that's it.
Okay. So
Ooh.
I have been stitching in hand. I told you I tried it the last time. I don't know which one it was that I used. Oh, I think it was my October Little House Needleworks. I really like stitching in hand now because I can start a lot of projects. So this one,
Oh, because you had it on Q-snaps before?
yeah, I had it on Q-snaps or in hoops, and it's like, this is just so much easier. So this is Prairie Schooler Acorns. And if you remember, I started this on a white fabric that wasn't even weave. Didn't finish, but I did it on even weave. This is 32 count.
Really
and the place that I got it from, of course, didn't write what it was, so I have no idea what this was. So, and then this is a purchase for when Barb and I went shopping. It's Plum Street Samplers, a red cottage, and I'm sure many people have seen this before.
Is that 1 over?
1 over, yeah. 1 over 2.
1 over 2.
And this is all I have done, but I tried different things up here because I didn't think the red was red enough, but once you do it, the 1 over 2, and did it all together, I think it's what I want. So then this was another pattern that I just bought. It's from the Scarlet House. It's Christmas in the Village. I just love this.
Okay.
Sure. And then this is
cute.
I got the border, and I got the boring stuff done. Now the fun stuff I get to do.
That's what my ABC sampler was supposed to be stitched 1 over 2. And I'm kind of sorry I started doing it 2 over 2.
I started on that Plum Street sampler, and I just thought, you know, I'm going back to what they're the professionals. They're the one that wrote the pattern. I like the picture, so why am I not doing it like they said?
I got like, I don't know, too far into it to change my mind.
Yeah, see, and I kind of did, and I ripped it out, and so then I'm doing Where Hearts Nest by Brenda Gervais. For some reason, this just speaks to me.
That one. And I'm stitching that at some point.
Yeah.
But
so, well, I started it, I haven't stopped. This is on 32 count sand. And that's all I have. Oh, I can't see. That's all I have is just the S. So,
Ooh, I can't wait to see this one.
and then this one, Barb and I both have the pattern.
Woohoo! I'll show it. Oh, go ahead.
It's Wintertime by
New York Dreamer.
New York Dreamer. I took this on vacation with me because it was 28 count. Oh, my needle minder is sticking to my metal here.
Oh, we got that done.
And
Oh,
so,
that turned out beautiful.
yeah. And this is where I am so far. I got all the back stitching done
Is
far as I am.
Is that the called for colors?
Yes, I believe so. I don't think I changed anything unless
Unless
they didn't have something.
this color looks maybe different. I don't know.
You know what? I think I did hickory sticks for the branch. Hick sticks, Priscilla. And because they did not have the called for thread when we went shopping. So this piece I have stitched in a car, on a boat, on a plane, and there was one other place.
A bus? Subway?
No, I didn't do it in the subway. I could have done it in the subway. But yeah, that's the places that I stitched this on. So this I'm bound and determined to finish before
That's really pretty.
Christmas.
It makes me want to start mine.
Oh, and also there is a autumn time.
Oh, yeah. And
I have not been able to find it.
Oh, I could kick myself because before I started seeing them, I was going to order them, but then I wanted all of them. There's a springtime.
There's springtime.
The springtime.
That's on my wish list.
I need to see I think I'd have to do something with the colors.
Yeah, and the colors are not my colors.
Yeah.
But autumn time, if anybody knows where I can get autumn time, please let me know.
And the Christmas time is pretty too.
The Christmas time, but that you can get.
Right.
It was the autumn time, which I really liked, that I couldn't find. So, yeah I'd appreciate if anybody let me know, because I really want that one, because it's really a fun stitch. And so, then,
You have.
where's the list? Oh, here we go.
There you
Okay, then we have whips. Now we have finished. Do you have anything finished that's not fully finished?
Oh, yes. I have one. If I can find it. Here it is. All
Okay.
right.
We're both out of frame.
Sorry. We'll be right back.
Yes.
So
please.
this is Bent Creek Harvest. I was just like playing around with it on various size little boards and whatever. I didn't have the color that the green apple was, but some people weighed in on Instagram when I showed my floss, and I'm happy with this. I ended up though adding like a little tendril to the pumpkin and another leaf to the apple just to bring more of that color in, because it just looked really too stark when
They
had
always
it.
say in threes.
Well, I know.
You gotta scatter that color in threes, and then it looks like it belongs.
Yeah. So this is what it's supposed to look like.
That's very cute.
Yeah. So I'm happy with that. So that's the only, what are those called?
Finished.
Finished.
Not
fully
FFO.
finished.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I fully finished my October by Little House Needleworks,
That's
I think.
adorable.
Yeah. I'm not certain how I'm going to finish it, but it's only September. So I I got a couple weeks yet.
Yep.
Before I put it on. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a pillow. Because that's kind of what I wanted, to tuck it into a basket. So then we have fully finished.
Yes.
FFOs.
Go ahead. Keep going.
I have a lot. So I've been finishing. So I did this, and this is by Hands on Design. What does it say? Sunshine on a Stem, and I believe that's what the name of it is.
That's cute.
Yeah, I really like the way that turned out. This was a freebie from Kathy Haberman of Isn't it Haberman?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Everyone has been commenting.
Of hands-on design, and I just put this in this little frame, and I think it just turned out
I
perfect.
think I have that somewhere because I thought it was so cute.
Yeah, because she always does one for their anniversary. Is around.
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
okay.
I think so.
Oh, nice. Are you going to do one for yours?
No. And then this, you might have seen this on Instagram. This is another hands-on design, and I made this into a little pillow. I think I finished it. Like I did it like the beginning of this year and finished it, and I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do.
Oh, it turned out really cute.
Then
that's really cute.
Okay, I found this little pan at Goodwill. Oops. And I had to do a chicken in it. So I looked around and I kind of found this little chicken and I just kind of added pieces to it. And I just really think it turned out really cute.
It's adorable.
Yeah. And so, yeah, I think it turned out. It took me forever to stitch this chicken. I don't know why. It should have been very easy, but it just, for some reason, it took over 2 nights.
Well, probably because you didn't have a pattern exactly.
Well, I had a little pattern that I found, but then it was too small and I wanted to fill it up and blah, blah, blah.
Oh, it turned out cute.
So, and then this is by Brenda Gervais. I finished this the beginning of this year, and I just put it on a box that I covered in fabric and paper. I got the tutorial from Blackbird Design. They showed you how to cover a box. So I did that, and it was very easy. And you use Mod Podge. I've never used it before, but I had a jar of it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that stuff is great.
So what part was Mod Podge? To put the fabric on?
All of it.
Oh,
to put the fabric on. They show you how to cut the fabric, how to measure. The paper is Mod Podged inside. To glue down, but you don't go over it.
Right.
Because I think if you go over it, then it gets a shiny.
Yep.
Yeah. Feel.
Well, that turned out really cute.
Yeah, I'm really, really happy with the way that turned out. Okay.
Now what?
Did you want to, so those are fully finished. Did you want to show?
Oh, my old things?
Yeah.
Well, they're kind of finished.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You guys have heard me talk about my Christmas stockings. In fact, in our first video, I mentioned that I mostly had Christmas stuff sitting out. And I thought, after I saw that, somebody was going to comment and say, that's pretty crazy. But I meant, I had these stockings sitting out in my sewing room. So this was one I made for my son many, many years ago. And
That
at the
is so
time,
cute.
I thought it was, really complicated. But I'm very happy that I chose this, just because it's kind of timeless. I mean, I still feel like,
I love that.
the things are still appropriate. And with my stockings, I just always line them with a little Christmas fabric. So
Very cute.
that's
Very
one.
cute.
Then this was the stocking from hell. This was for my granddaughter. This is what got me back into cross stitching.
That is absolutely gorgeous.
It's a Dimensions gold kit, I believe.
And maybe move it even closer to see the beading.
Yeah. So, I've learned a lot since this one. So much. Oh.
You better be careful.
Leanne is pointing this out. This has been to her house already. So,
Oh, no.
yeah. I don't think that was in there.
Make sure you take that out.
So, then I thought, I'm going to go simpler for grandchild number 2. What happened was it looked too plain. And so this is Dawson's. It's all stitched and it has the backing on it. But when I got it done, this blue part wasn't really up here. I added gold beads because I wanted it to coordinate with Jocelyn's. I think I added this little part up there. And then there just wasn't enough definition down here on some of this stuff for me. So I really jazzed that up to make it look more like a Christmas tree. And I think I added
Very
some
cute.
French knots just to bring some red into the green. But it taught me that maybe I'm just better off buying a more complicated kit
Then adding
and then trying to figure out what to do on my own to make it look fancier.
That's really cute. You know, and maybe this is a good time. We had in one of our comments, somebody asked about the SF101 that we use. So here's the back of that stocking. And it's Soft Hues 101. It's a woven product that has glue on one end. I don't know that I would do it like on a super heirloom piece, but on something like this, where you're turning it into something else,
Right.
it works really, really good. It gives it some stability, and it's easy to work with then.
And I feel like your knots, well, not knots, but your thread ends would never come out because they're adhered. So,
and it brightens the piece up because you're adding white. You put it on after it is stitched, after you have everything done. Do not put it on prior to stitching because you will be buying another piece of fabric to stitch on.
Definitely.
But when you're turning things into something else, I used it also on the back of this October. I know I'm going to do a pillow. When I do a pillow, then I put this on the SF101. Then I put batting on both sides, the front and the back of the pillow, and then I stuff it because then you get a nice even stuff.
Oh yeah,
something like that.
Yeah, that's a good hint.
So the next one we have is mail call. And we told you we went shopping. And all we got were bills. That's it.
Too much shopping.
Bills for you here, Barb.
Oh.
One for me, one for you.
Oh.
One for me, two for you.
Oh no. What the heck?
Well, you spent more at the store than I did. And then one for me. So we gotta work to pay our bills.
Yeah. Oh well.
So,
lots of fun projects coming up.
yeah, it's fun looking at the packages. So, then do you want to do this or do you want to do stop the floss? I want to get off. Maybe this, right?
New feature? Yeah, but I have to get my things. I forgot them in the other room.
Oh, well, go ahead.
I'll be right back, please.
Okay, hold please.
Oh, jeez.
I'll just talk. We're going to start a new feature. I know everybody thinks we're going to spoof some other FlossTuber, but instead we decided to start this new feature. It's called FlossTubeisms. And in every time we film, we'll take a few FlossTube words and describe what they are. So, go ahead, have a seat.
Since I didn't so gracefully exit, I'm trying to make a more graceful entrance.
Okay, so the first word that we thought we would describe is FlossTube.
Now, some people really have no idea what that is, and so they're thinking, like floss. And tube.
And why is that on YouTube?
Yeah.
Who's flossing?
I think those were the people who didn't like us.
We had some people that didn't like us, and I told Barb, I said, I think it's people that wanted to learn how to dance the floss, and they know.
It's not us.
We didn't show them how to do that. But FlossTube really is.
It is a community of people on YouTube who cross stitch and like to show their finishes and just what they're working on and even other bits of their life.
Yep. Share their friendships, share their tips, share their shopping, because that's always fun.
Share.
Yep, we like to share. So then the next word...
LNS.
LNS. This took me a while to figure out what this was. And I'm like, what could that be? What could that be? Laughing and snorting? No.
Liquor and snacks? No.
No.
Leanne needs...
Something.
What?
No. But finally, we figured out it's your local needlework shop, which our local needlework shop is over an hour away, so not
too
so local. But yeah, if you ever hear somebody talking about an LNS, it's the needlework shop that they go to that's close to their home.
See,
So.
and I kept thinking it was going to be little instead of local.
Oh, little needlework shop?
Yeah, because of the pattern.
Oh, oh, that makes sense.
What do I know?
So then the next word that we're going to do is, I'm sure everybody has heard this before, Priscillify.
All right.
And we've got,
Some things.
yes, we
Okay.
have visuals to show.
Yeah.
So Priscilla of Real Housewives of Cross Stitch, her and her daughter have a FlossTube video. I'm sure everybody has seen it unless they've been
Under a rock.
under a rock, living under a rock, yeah. So Priscilla takes her cross stitch pieces and she will add a frame and a fence
Maybe some flowers.
and some flowers.
What
else?
Oh, wait. She'll chalk paint it
Oh,
first.
yeah. Got a chalk paint, white.
Maybe a little garland.
Yeah, she adds a little bit of this.
And here's a bow.
And a little bit of that.
And maybe an animal.
Yep.
More paint.
More paint if it needs it.
Pretend this is a chicken. I didn't have a chicken.
Most pieces need a chicken.
Would there be bling?
There would be bling in some
Okay.
things, yes. Ooh, I like this. You know, we could have made a sash for our birthday.
Too late now.
Okay, I'm wearing it.
Okay. some more bling. More garland.
Some added stuff.
And just because we
You
need
can.
a little more.
Some beads and fabric and everything. And she comes out with
Something like this.
a beautiful piece.
Just gorgeous.
So how she does it, I don't know, but we're going to try.
And she's, I would have to say, changed really a lot of how people do their finishing, because it's
Yeah.
not like just the traditional framing.
Yeah, how you look at what you're stitching and how you can change it to make it you.
Look at the beautiful
Ouch.
fabric Leanne has on the back.
I thought you were going to show the duct tape.
Oh, no.
Priscilla does not use duct tape.
Well,
I don't think.
Can we get that from the source? Bada would not use duct tape.
But would not.
Priscilla, maybe in a pinch.
I don't know.
Probably not, but yeah, I like that fabric.
I know, I do too. So, thanks.
Okay. All right. So,
So,
where are we in the list here?
I think we are
Finish.
done.
Oh, wait. Stop the floss.
Oh, yeah. Stop the floss. I
I-
want to get off.
I have one finish too.
Oh.
So do your stop
do
the
your
floss.
finish.
No, stop the
Fully
floss
finish.
first. Let's do
Fully-
stop the floss.
Okay.
All right. So, you know how I love to go to Goodwill. And I bought this originally for the frame. And I was like, it's such a cute frame. But
really
then
is.
the more I had at home, I'm like, this person spent a lot of time.
What is it painted? Oh my gosh.
Isn't
that's
that beautiful?
painted. It really is.
And I think she kind of was like the Priscilla before Priscilla, because look what's on the other side.
Is it another painted? Oh my gosh. It's like rose mulling or something
Yeah.
on there. That is really cool.
$1.99. But I am going to have this out at fall, just because, I mean, it's a nice quality frame. It's got to be, I can't make that out. Is that 91?
I don't
Well,
know where my glasses
I
were
think
on
it's
the
either
table somewhere.
91 or 71. I'd say 91 though. But anyways, I love it, and it's going to have a place in my fall
Yeah,
decor.
great.
Okay, that's all I have.
Okay. So then,
Well, here's Leanne's quilt. behind
okay,
us.
so yeah, I did this quilt. This is a Jan Paddock pattern. I did this last year. Then I also wanted to show
look at him.
this little mouse. this is actually a Brenda Gervais pattern, and she uses just like makes it like into a pincushion, but I made it into a little pumpkin.
Alrighty.
So then,
Oh yeah.
you know, I got a lot of fall, so I just have to show. So this
That's pretty.
This I made. It's got wool applique and quilting in it.
Wow.
And this was a Primitive Gatherings pattern. Then this is another Kim Deal that I did. And I quilted it myself, which I'm very proud of.
Wow. Let me hold
So, yeah. I know this is hard to show
How
this stuff.
do you know where to go?
You just don't.
Oh,
But
so
see,
you just
I want to
do this-
show the quilting.
Yeah, like how do you know how to do that? Do you trace it on?
No. I know that I wanted to fill this in.
Oh, okay.
You know, you kind of go by what the pattern has. So
it looks very
it
impressive
is.
on the back.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I'll have to show the back.
Yeah.
So you can see my star things.
That's
So
pretty.
I'm a beginner on that.
Oh, I wouldn't say
And-
so.
And then I'll just show this
That's cute too.
little
I'll lean out of the frame.
fall. Let's see. A little fall thing that I made out of wool applique. And I think this is Heart and Hand, I believe. So that's all my show and tell.
Very cute.
And so
Okay, do we have final finishes? I have a final.
Oh, yeah, well
Oh.
let's see it. I'm gonna
Alrighty.
take my
Okay. Well, the first one I
have to say, Barb didn't say she was going to wear the crown the whole time. She didn't want to. And I said, you have to. And I think it must be pretty comfortable on her.
goes with my my blings. So, I finished up the little prairie schooler.
Oh,
And
that is really
I see.
cute.
I have some glue strings, and I really have to do this over because I kind of screwed it up. But from the front, I think it looks acceptable.
Oh, I think it's very
So,
cute.
but
It's really cute.
yeah.
I love that.
And then I had put pictures of this one on Instagram.
Oh, I love that.
So this is, what is this?
And that's Priscilla-fied.
Yeah, it is Priscilla-fied. So it was funny because I think this fabric is great with this, but I didn't have the stuff along when I saw it, and I'm like, oh, I think that would work. I'm gonna just take some of that, and I got it home, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that was like spot on. But
Yeah.
this is what I did. This is a little different than Priscilla. She uses magnets, but I know I'm going to use this board for September, October, November.
Okay.
So I just put a Velcro.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And then I have September. Hopefully I'll line it up good. And we have the second one.
cute.
So, and really, if I wanted to, I think I glued this down, but I could always take a hairdryer and then put this on Velcro. But I think I want to maybe try to do these to follow this color palette. I was looking
That's
at
a really good
November
idea.
and December, and I mean the
is
berries and
very
stuff
cute.
wouldn't work for
No, but do
But
you
I
have
could
them
take-
glued on?
just lightly.
Oh.
Oh, and then the other thing I did was you were supposed to really run it like this. Oopsie, there goes my price tag.
Hey, that came off easy. Those usually are hard to get off.
So, but I really liked it like more like a fence.
Uh-huh.
So I just put my own little hanger on it and tucked it behind so that way I could either have it like on an easel propped up on something, or if I wanted to hang it,
Very, very cute.
I could hang it.
Very good idea.
So I thought the Velcro looked pretty good.
Yeah, I think
and
that
this
works
is
out good.
supposed to be industrial strength. Oh, and then I put these little buttons at the bottom just because I had them in somewhere and I wanted to use them up. And there were only 3 of
works
them.
Perfect.
So I'm like, okay, we'll put them at the bottom rather than the corners.
I really like that. This
So-
is a Joe Morton fabric here. Did you get it at the fabric store?
I got it at Ben Franklin.
Oh,
So,
yeah. That's Joe Morton.
oh, nice to know. Does that mean something to me?
Yeah, I really like her stuff.
Oh.
She's older,
Yeah.
kind of reproduction
Yeah.
kind of fabrics.
I ended up like kind of adding some stuff to the trees because it just didn't look like it popped enough. So, and this one I took Priscilla's advice and I made my fence like the off-white color, and I like that. So, and didn't do the heart either. So, yeah. So that's what
Very
I
cute.
have.
Well, I think we're done.
Holy crap, we talked longer than I thought.
I
we
know.
would.
I know. I'm
Even
thinking
without the
20
questions.
minutes.
Yeah, what do you got?
This will be it.
Yeah.
So, okay. Well, we had a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And I think the next few
Oh.
times will be a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I'll show my
So-
pictures another time.
Oh.
My
we
stop the floss.
Stop the floss. I want to get off.
But
Do you want to show?
Well,
We can add them to the
we can add them behind.
end. But
This is, last time we talked about my cakes. So this is a cake I made for my niece's bridal shower. And she said it was the fanciest cake anyone ever made her. It was really good. It was like a vanilla cake with triple berry homemade filling and homemade frosting, and then the other thing I have to show is my little grandson. I made him this getting a glare Thomas the Train shirt. He loved Thomas, so there he is.
And I'll add these pictures to the back of the video so you can see them closer.
And then this is my granddaughter, and I made her and her doll these matching dresses for summer. So
Fun.
yeah, so that's my other stuff. That's it.
Okay.
Wrap it up.
We're done. Woohoo! So, please
Subscribe.
like us, subscribe, and again, if you're gonna unlike us, just know that we're not gonna teach you how to dance the floss.
Yeah, or I don't know. I guess I don't really care.
No,
Like, to
when
know
you have
what you
so
don't
many
like.
kind people saying so many nice comments
Yeah.
and thumbs up,
But
so
tell your friends about us, because who knows what our giveaway is going to be.
yeah, I don't know.
Probably something good, though.
Yeah, so when we reach 1,000 subscribers,
And
we're
we're
gonna do a good giveaway.
pretty close. I mean, we're not close.
Well-
we're 2/3 of the way there.
Yeah, I mean, we're a lot closer than I ever thought we would
Yeah,
be.
exactly.
So, and then if you press that little bell that's on there, then you'll get a notification when we taped a new one, because we're
sporadic.
inconsistent.
But
I
I
always say the thing that I'm most consistent about is being inconsistent.
Well, that's a good.
So,
Yep.
it'll probably be a couple of weeks to a month.
Maybe not quite as long.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Now, like with the holidays coming up, maybe we could do it every other week or something.
Or
but-
every 3
and-
weeks.
And
Or,
do a shorter one.
yeah. Yeah.
You know, I know I'm looking
Sorry,
at
people.
like 50 minutes again. Okay.
But I feel like we had a lot to show.
we did.
So
We did.
I stitch a lot on vacation. That's probably not going to happen again.
Yeah, I stitched when we were on vacation too. So
now it's back to normal life. And
well,
not as
and
much
after craft fairs, then I can stitch more
Yeah.
too. And so
And yeah, sorry for bobbing my head and blinking as much as I do. I didn't realize how bad that is.
I didn't think
I'm
that
like, I
was
have
bad.
to watch myself in team meetings because I'm like, sure, my expressions are on my face. Never realized that so much.
Okay, so well, we're done.
We're
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Goodbye. We'll
Lost
see you
in
next time.
Floss.